So I'm pretty sure that my neighbors hate me. I think that they thought that I sold the car over the summer because it was in the shop the whole time, and I'm pretty sure that they were surprised when I got it back. Of course, with it getting colder out, my car sounds louder than ever, and I'm not apologizing for it. So this update's gonna get out a little bit late. I apologize for that, but this week has been just absolutely insane. I had to work last weekend. I have a million things going on with school and trying to register for next semester. So this whole week has just been crazy. But I still wanted to film an update for you guys because I have new things on this channel. One of them is a new dash cam. I just got my Papago P3 dash cam, which I'm going to unbox and show you guys in a little bit. And I'm very excited about that. One of the biggest reasons I decided to get a dash cam is because people are absolutely crazy. And I'm not sure where you're from, but in Pittsburgh, it seems that people get really, really pissed off about anything. If you drive a little bit faster than them, you don't even have to be speeding necessarily. Just if you pass them up, they get pissed off. I actually had a guy about 2 days ago who I passed up because he was driving a little bit slow, and he actually ended up following me all over the place, following me, tailgating me. He actually drove around me and cut me off. Then he was brake checking me. It was just absolutely insane. I can't even tell you. He followed me. I tried to make a right, then he would make a right. I would make a left, he would make a left. In fact, I went to make a right and he stopped and then changed to make sure that he went the same way that I did. So needless to say, I called the police on him, and I don't know if they ever found the guy, but people are insane. So it's really good to have a dash cam just in case you would ever have to go to court. You have proof, visual proof, that it wasn't you, it was the other guy being crazy or whatever, and you weren't at fault. There was a situation when I was still living in Charleston where I actually had a kid drive into the side of my car. It was a 2-lane road, it was a one-way, and I was in the left-hand lane going straight, and this kid from the right-hand lane decided it would be a good idea to swing a left-hand turn. Well, he decided to drive right into the side of my car. Fortunately, I had my GoPro at the time, and while I wasn't taking video, I was doing time-lapse, and it was enough to get a picture of him driving into the side of my car. So ever since I had that situation, I've always wanted a dash cam, and I just never really got around to getting one. A couple months ago, I purchased a dash cam that is a G1W. Now, the one that the company actually sent me is a knockoff, and it broke on the first day. I can't complain because it was a $30 camera. I'm a little bit pissed that the company is like screwing me over. I haven't been able to get in touch with them at all. I don't really care because it's 30 bucks, so whatever. It's not worth my time trying to fight with them, honestly. But I decided to get a good dash cam, and I watched David Patterson's video, actually, on the Papago P3. Now, I've heard of the Papago from a couple of different guys. I think Rob Dahm used it, and he's had good reviews about it. Everybody that's used them has good things to say. So I decided to just pull the trigger on one. I think it was like 160 bucks or so that I paid on Amazon. Wasn't bad. It was free expedited shipping for me. So I'm really excited to have it. So something else that I had taken care of since the last update is I got my horn fixed. I actually took the car to More Performance, and Matt over there was able to fix it up in about an hour and a half. So now my horn works, which is awesome. Apparently there was a wire that was pulling out of the back of one of the gauges, out of the butt connector. So he tracked that down. He re-grounded a couple of the wires, and apparently that took care of the issue. So I just want to say a huge thank you to More Performance, specifically Matt, for being awesome and taking care of that. I really had no idea what the issue was, but they were able to diagnose it very quickly and get my car back to me. So that is awesome. I'm happy to have a horn again. So as I said, several months ago, I purchased a dash cam, and it was a G1W. Now, I didn't realize it until I actually received it that it was a knockoff of the G1W, and I have that right here. If you ever order a camera and it comes in this generic orange box with HD black box, car DVD, DVR, whatever crap on it. This is actually the knockoff, but I'll still show you guys. It looks like a G1W, but of course it's cheap. It doesn't work. This broke probably the 5th time I used it within the same day. I cannot recommend this. Like I said, it was a $30 camera, so whatever. But I just was kind of skeptical about it, and I wasn't sure what camera to go with. And I saw David's video, and he of course had this, which is the Papago P3. So I'm gonna unbox this for you guys, and I'm gonna set it up because I really need a dash cam with as many crazy people as are driving around right now. So I've never opened this before. When you open this up, you have your instruction manual. You have a warranty card. Looks like your cable for your cigarette outlet. Oh, that's cool. They give you a little card. Looks like a memory card. You have your window mount, and the camera itself is right here. It comes in a bag. It has protective plastic over the screen, which is cool, as well as the lens of the camera. And that's about it. It's a very simple camera, but it has a lot of nice features. So I'm going to set it up right now, and I'm going to show you guys. So as I read through the instruction manual here, this camera has a lot of features to it. I'm not really going to get into all of them, but it does have GPS. It'll show you if there's a speed camera coming up. It'll also show you if you're veering outside of your lane of travel. If you do purchase this camera, all that information is in here. I'm just going to go over the basics really quick. But this first portion here is English. The rest of this is different languages. So I know it's super thick, but there's really not too much to it. That being said, this manual is actually pretty decent and is understandable and is intelligible. So I could easily understand what the heck they're trying to tell me. Now I have my camera right here. This is the front of the camera. And on the left-hand side, as you can see, I have a slot for an SD card. This camera does use an SD card, full-size SD card. But what I like about that is it doesn't really show. It doesn't stick out too much the way it's made. I don't have a problem with micro SDs. The only thing that I don't like is that they're smaller. I'll need an extra adapter for them, and they're more likely to get lost. So I'm going to plug this in, and apparently all I have to do is pop in the SD card and slide the power button to on. Now your power is going to plug into the right hand side of the camera. There's actually a slot here for a micro USB connector. So you just plug that in and you slide your power button to on. And there you go. This is going to start up. It's going to give me some basic instructions for the setup, and then it should be good from there. I will be able to access the menu and change all my settings, adjust however I want. There you go. Adjust what I want to show, what I don't. You can turn on and turn off several features, so I'm going to do that now. English, time zone. And there you go. It's recording already. So, cam reception? Yeah. I'm going to set up a few more features, and then I'm going to mount this on my windshield. Now, a lot of people mount theirs on their windshield in different areas. Me personally, I like it to be high. Oh, hey, how you doing? I like it to be high and in the center of my windshield so I get a nice wide field of view, but it's not in my line of sight when I'm trying to drive. So check out this nasty cloud that's rolling in as I'm filming this. It's been super windy here the past few days, but it's just crazy how windy it's been and how much the weather is changing. So with that being said, let's get to the dash cam. So as you can see, this little red LED here indicates that it is recording right now. I have a bunch of different modes on here. In fact, I could have the heads-up display basically of what it's seeing. I could change to the GPS, and I have a clock. I actually kind of like that because it's nice and discreet. You don't have a bright screen in your face or anything. Now when this little LED down here turns to yellow, or I'm sorry, turns to green, that means that it's not recording any longer. And there you have it. So that is the Papago P3 dash cam. I'm very excited to have it. I love all the features it has. I think I paid around $160 for it on Amazon. You may be able to find it cheaper. One of the things that I really like about it, in addition to all the features, is that it's nice and sleek. Some dash cams have a lot of chrome on them and just crap like that. I don't like that. I like it to be low-key, discreet. I don't want people to know that I have a dash cam, and it looks tacky when it has a bunch of chrome on it anyhow. So I'm very happy with the way this dash cam looks, and it mounts fairly high. The mount on it is not very long or anything, so it doesn't hang down too low. So with that being said, hopefully I'll have some video for you guys and you'll be able to see what I'm seeing as I'm driving. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the Papago, and maybe you'll buy yours. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this update. You know what time it is. And speaking of vanity plates, there's a car parked behind me that says just for DJ. Now that makes sense to me, okay? It's probably a gift for DJ. You know, I don't know, maybe they did well, maybe they graduated and they wanted to give her a car or him a car or whatever, and there's a plate, it says just for DJ. I get that, okay? The hoverboard used in Back to the Future 2, as you can clearly see. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, but it's still an awesome prop. It is plastic, and who knows, I might even take us to school and show it off.